I just want God to keep on teaching me lessons. Yeah, that's the only thing that makes me like a dope person, like literally, like the lessons that I go
Adrian,
through.
come on, man.
So if I'm always learning lessons, like I'm happy, I'm good, you know.
That's a growth mindset, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, having that growth mindset is like being teachable and just always wanting to expand, which is really important because, I mean, every day is a lesson. Like life teaches us many lessons.
Yeah.
Like, so if I was to ask you, like, what are some of the main big lessons that you've learned, like, so far in life? My name is Amy and I'm just a regular girl from the UK trying to build her social network. I'm a YouTuber and a creative director with a new podcast show, Rags to Riches. Join us as we explore the ups, downs and everything in between that happens and shapes the lives of our guests. Get ready to be moved, inspired and reminded that we're all in this together. This podcast is where we share the unfiltered and inspiring experiences of real people. So I know I've been off YouTube for a while and I've come back with all these new podcast episodes. Well, that's because I am back with friends, special guests and so much more. So make sure that you tune in, subscribe to the channel because you don't want to miss out on any episodes. Cheers guys. Bye. Alright, okay. Welcome.
Such
You
an
are
honor.
here.
Such an honor.
I'm super excited.
Me too.
Hi everyone. Welcome back to another episode. I'm super duper excited because I have got a special guest, Adrian. Welcome, Adrian.
Thank you for having me here.
Are you excited?
I'm too excited. You know, this is my first podcast.
I can't actually stop smiling.
Me too.
But yeah, we're going to get into it. So I'm actually happy that you're here in my new set. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you guys enjoy the show. If you are listening, for all my listeners, I hope you guys enjoy it too. So before we get into it, I do like to go. I've got a new game now. So I used to do quick fire questions, but now we're doing fire cards. Ooh.
Fire cards, that's fire cards.
What is fire cards? So first of all, pick a number out of 1 to 5.
3.
3. Okay. So that means that you get to answer 3 of my special questions. All right. So I want you to pick 3 cards. Come on.
This one.
Okay.
Wait. No. This one is giving me that energy. Let me try
Take
again.
another card.
Let me try again.
All right. So that's yours. Take this.
My proudest moment.
Take this one, and you've got one more.
Oh, so I have to choose them as I go. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
All right. Okay. Good. So he's picked 3 cards now. So why don't you read the first question? What's it say?
I'm not proud. I'm a changed man now. But when I was 6 or 7, I don't know. I like fire. You know,
Fighting?
like fire. Like
Fire?
fire.
Okay.
Like yeah. And I love matches. So me liking fire leads to me liking matches.
Okay.
And so what we do, like, we get a lighter, wrap it in tissue, put on the sea, put on fire, and it goes boom.
You just did it for fun.
Yeah, we just did it for, I don't know what we were thinking, we just do it for fun. So I'm like, okay, since we're doing this on the streets, let me do this in my house. Yeah, this makes sense. And I was in my room, and I was just setting things on fire. And then I'm like, okay, let me set this paper on fire. The paper started burning in a different way. I don't know, it was angry at me. And then I threw it in a bin, but I didn't realize the bin was full of papers.
Oh, no way.
So now the whole bin is like on fire. And then while the bin is on fire, I hear the gate, and I hear my mom singing, and I'm like, I need to get this out of here. So guess what I do? I take the bin that's on fire and I put it in the wardrobe and I close the door.
Are you serious?
I promise.
Is this real?
I promise you. I promise you. And then I open the gate for my mom, right? And then my mom was like, "There's something on fire." And then me, I'm like, "No, mama, it's just a braai." And a braai is like a barbecue. Like, no, it's just barbecue. The neighbor's a barbecue next door. And then like my wife is pacing. She's walking through the house like, "No, man, there's something that's happening here. There's something not right." She opens the door. The biggest cloud of smoke slaps her.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, Jesus, today's the day I die. This is the day I die. And like, it ended up burning the carpets, my uncle's clothes.
Way.
Hey.
You put the whole bin that's
thinking.
on fire in the wardrobe.
I tried to put water on it first. I went to,
Apparently, like, you shouldn't do that. Like, when there's fire, you shouldn't put water.
I found out then, because it didn't do anything. I splashed it, and I was thinking it's a cartoon, like it's gonna go out. No, it went push back, and I'm like, oh no. And this time she's walking up the steps, she's going, Adrian, can you open this door? And I'm there putting water, I'm like, I'm coming, man.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I
Lucky
know.
you didn't burn the whole house down.
Yeah, if she didn't catch me fast by myself, who knows? Maybe I wouldn't have been here.
Don't do that, kids. Right,
Yeah.
next question.
2 truths and 1 lie.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can guess what the lie is. Go for it.
I'm 6 foot. I have money. I came first in track in my high school.
First in what?
Track, like running, like.
Okay, so you're 6 foot, you got money, and then you came first in what's it called? Yeah, what meters did you run?
Oh, meters, 100 meters.
Yeah,
No, but
That's a lie.
that's an actual
It's a
meter.
lie.
Nah, like just go Google it. It's an actual meter. It's an
I
actual
know it's
meter.
a meter, but it's a lie. Well,
And-
okay, which one is a lie?
Huh?
Which one is?
Oh, they all lies, my sister. They all lies. I don't have money. I came here to ask for money.
2 truths, 1 lie. What is a lie?
But you know men lie. Okay. 1 truth, I did come first in 100 meter. They come first. The other 2 are lies. So I did.
So you're not 6 foot.
I don't know, to be honest. Like, guys, no, can we be honest? Can we have a real conversation? Do we even use feet here? Like, we use centimeters, all those
No,
things.
they do.
And I'm saying us, not them
Oh,
American, like
okay,
us.
okay.
So 6 foot, you know, it's like
You tricked me.
It's an
Okay,
idea.
next question.
okay, I don't know. Proudest moment. Or like, what would make you proud? Like,
Yeah,
what-
in general, like, what's been your proudest moment? Like, what have you achieved that you're like, I did that, or like, you know?
I feel like I'm still young, so like anything like very major, still like in the works. I don't have anything at the moment, like to like say, oh, like
Something that you celebrated, or
proudest.
still in the process,
Yeah, still in the
still
works.
in progress.
Yeah, I'll be lying
Still in
to
the
you
works.
if I say something. Yeah, I'll be lying to
Okay,
you.
well done, well done. I like that. Okay, nice. So one thing that I do like to ask my guests is, so what's been like a turning point in your life? Like, what's been a pivotal moment in your life?
Like good or bad though?
It could be any, like something that has sort of happened to you that kind of changed the trajectory of your life, or that kind of turned you, you know, or changed you.
Moving here, coming here
Okay.
to the UK. Yeah,
That was a big one for you.
yeah, that's you know, like where I'm from. Like if you come to the UK, it's like, wow, you're there with Queen Elizabeth. Oh my God, wow.
Okay.
You know, like it's like
a big thing.
yeah,
right?
it's like you can move here and you're done. You can just sleep here all day. Like yeah, you made it in life.
Yeah.
You made it. Yeah.
So tell the viewers like where you're from originally.
I'm from Zimbabwe originally.
Mm-hmm.
When I was around 4 or 3, I relocated to Cape Town, South
Okay.
A. I lived there for 12 years or so. Went to primary school, high school there. And then in 2022, I came here in September.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to know a little bit about what life was like Because you didn't stay in Zim for long, right? No.
I can barely
So
remember.
most of your childhood, would you say that was in SA?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was your childhood like in SA?
Where do you want me to start? Where?
Was you like a bad boy in SA?
Nah, I don't think so. Nah, I wouldn't say I was a baby. I was like, okay.
Is that
It's like-
from your point of view or like in general?
Me when I was younger, like I think you can already tell, I'm already loud. Like I was just loud, I was just funny going outside, playing ski, which is soccer, I play soccer outside. I was like a normal guy, you know, just outside, yeah. But like
Okay.
South Africa was a good experience for me. Yeah.
Okay, so what would be something like you remember that's like, okay, that's part of your childhood?
Like I think everything just prepared me for life. I feel like if you can like survive in SA, you can survive anyway. Yeah, you can because
Really?
like the thing is like maybe if you like search on Google, is SA dangerous? Like it'll say yeah, SA is dangerous.
Yeah.
But it's like when you live there and you learn how to be in there, it's like now nothing can surprise you. Like that's why I laugh when I'm like walking down the streets. Then I see these small boys wearing ninja masks, trying to be like gangster, but like back home we saw real gangsters, like
Yeah.
actual gangsters, yeah. So I feel like SA really prepared me, but like it had too many dope like aspects that made me dope, yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it is true, like you do hear a lot of negative things about SA.
Yeah, like it's dangerous,
Would you say, obviously, like you said, when you're in it, you're used to it because that's your
Yeah.
life. But is it dangerous, like the streets?
I've been robbed before, and
Okay.
they broken into my house, but like that didn't stop us from being happy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, it's like every time you hop on a plane and you go somewhere else, né? It's like it's like a different universe. So even you, if I go and I put you there 10 years, okay, maybe the first day you get robbed. But like after a while,
First day I'll get
no, but you get used to
Thanks.
it. You get used to it. You see, oh, this guy who's wearing a hat like this, who's looking at me like this, who's whistling at me. Okay, this guy, he's a toti, this guy is a thief, this guy. So you like, it's like small things that you pick up. Like, I can't say it's dangerous, but there is danger. You understand? There's a difference between being dangerous and there's danger. Like, yes, things could pop off at any time, but like, if you're in it, you're used to it. So that's like all we know.
You know how to, yeah.
Yeah, that's all we know. Like, even me, like I didn't even used to go out with my phone, like, cause I lived in this place called Summer Greens.
Okay.
So it was more nice when I was growing up, and then like as the years went by, it started
Going downhill.
Yeah, it started going. So what we would do is like, if you come outside, and you have a nice phone, either leave it at home or when you see danger, you tuck it here. You tuck it here. You tuck it here. So that they don't catch you. Or like you just need to be like away. Like
Yeah, like
Yeah.
vigilant, like when you're walking.
yeah.
Okay, so tell me when you got robbed, like how old were you?
I was like 13.
Okay,
I
so
was
what
13.
was happening? Like,
So like it's a funny backstory. Let me tell you this backstory.
okay.
So in grade 7, I don't know what that is in the UK. Like in grade 7, I remember like my mom's business started to do well.
Yeah.
Started to do really well, started to get money. It was like a blessing. So my mom is like, so I asked my mom, can I please have an iPhone, mom? Can I please have an iPhone? Can I please have an iPhone? Okay, she gives me an iPhone. Gives me an iPhone extra. I get it, I'm flexing, I'm lit, I'm in the streets, I'm out here, I'm taking pictures. When they want pictures, you know, I'm putting up my hand, like, hey, you can come take a picture of my phone. Okay, then I swapped my phone. I swapped my phone. I don't even know why I swapped my phone, but I swapped it for like a Note 8 at that time.
Okay.
Which is like, it was really dope, and even had the little pen, you could draw. I like, yeah, this is lit. And then one day I was out and I had my headphones on, big mistake. Headphones out in public, and I'm just listening to my music. And even once it was like a calm like song, like ukulele, like at the beach. There was even a white guy singing, there was no violence. And then all of a sudden I'm walking, right? I went to go get earphones that I left at my friend's house, but I had Bluetooth headphones. So I'm listening, I get my earphones, I get it. Okay, I'm walking. Then somebody just grabs me from behind. And I'm like, eh. I'm thinking it's my friend, like I'm thinking, you know how your friend like plays with you, catches you in the seat. He grabs me and I'm like, hey, who's this guy? I look back, I don't know this guy. When I tell you, like I gave up there. I gave up. No. I was like, no, I wanted to give up. And then I was like, okay, I went through three phases. I went through, oh no, I'm giving up. Then I went, okay, now I'm fighting you. Now I'm fighting this guy. This guy, he like whips out something like a knife. And I'm like, oh. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. The last stage was, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And he wasn't going to stab me. Like, I don't think he was going to stab me, but it's like...
Just to show you, like...
Yeah, that was my first time, like encountering, life is dangerous, hey? Like things can really happen. And I'm like, okay. I gave him my phone. He ran away. Do you know what's funny about SA? He's running away. There's construction guys, they're looking at me. They're like...
Oh my
They're like, what's
God.
going on? And I want to chase him, but I'm like, this guy has a knife. Oh my God. Then
the phone is gone.
Exactly, and I ran crying in the road. And then we have like neighborhood watch. I tell them, I just got robbed. And then they go search for him, but he's long gone.
He's long gone, yeah.
Yeah, and like I felt like I don't want to say I deserve that, but
Is that
I
because
can't.
you was flaunting, like...
Especially when I had that iPhone. When I'm telling you, like I would shower with that thing. Like I'll go everywhere with that thing. Like if you ask me, can I please have some water? Like while I'm opening the tap, the phone is with me. I'm going, making sure you see the Apple sign. Like I'm
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it was kind of like calming in a way, yeah.
What time of the day was this? Was this like...
Broad daylight.
Broad daylight.
Broad daylight. They're not scared, my sister. I'm not scared.
Oh my gosh. That must have made you like scared, like, or did it just make you like, like, I've got to toughen up kind of thing?
It's not about being tough, but it's about being smart.
Okay.
Yeah, like you, however strong you are, there's always going to be something. You're not God. You're not like, there's always going to be someone stronger than you. Mm-hmm. So you being smart is what's valuable, like that I learned there. That, okay, I can't just be out here. I can't just show my valuable things to people. And also, I can't just flex on people, like, and flex on, even if you have blessings, you shouldn't, like, be like, yeah, you should be more humble. So that definitely humbled me,
Yeah. It's interesting, though, because when I hear your story, and I think about here in the UK, like, a lot of the young boys here would carry knives because maybe they might want to protect themselves or maybe experiences that they had. So their mindset is completely different to yours, because yours is, well, this has really humbled me, like I'm not going to flaunt or show off, whereas here it's like I'm going to carry a knife because if someone comes to me, I have to get them before they get me.
I don't understand that though. Like, guys, like, don't you see the blessings outside? Like, even the roads are so nice and beautiful. Like, it's like the UK has money, guys. Like, I don't feel like they need anything to be protected from what? From Gucci, from Prada. Like, what do you need to be?
But you know,
like?
because it's like what you were saying earlier. It's like now, you know, people want to be in gangs, or, you know, they acting like, okay, this is the life. For whatever reason, there's a lot of things that is putting people in those positions. But from the sound of it in SA, it's not really like that. Like, obviously, you've got gang members or those kind of people, and then you've got you normal civilians who are just going about your business. Have you seen any of your friends kind of take on that role, like, I'm going to go in the road?
Of course. Like I think anyway, UK, SA, Zimbabwe, anyway, like, it's a choice. That's what it is.
Okay.
Because even me, I'm living down the street from whoever wants to be in a gang, but it's like, that's something you search out for. It's like a job. It's like you also put in your application there. Like, it's just, I know I'm serious. No, I'm serious. Like, you go to the gang members, you say I want to join. It's an application also. Like,
yeah.
So it just depends on you. What do you want to do? Like, even the people here, they're saying, oh, I need to protect myself. Protect yourself from what? James, Charles, Joshua.
Joshua.
You don't need to protect yourself from anything. Like, I feel like if you look out for certain things, it'll come to you. So if you want to be in a gang life, thinking you're strong, all these things, you're gonna get what what do you call it? What you sow.
Sow is what you reap, yeah.
Yeah.
What you sow is what you reap.
You understood what I mean.
So did you tell your mom, like, when you got robbed?
Oh, of course.
What was her reaction like?
She was disappointed.
Disappointed?
Yeah, but it was funny though, because like, it was like, hey, like, she just knew, like, hey, this kid, and he's going through his own life experience right now. But she was angry because she paid. Yeah, that's the thing. So since she paid for the phone and all of that, and it was on contract. The iPhone was on contract. So when I swapped it, it kind of took the place of the iPhone. So she's like, okay, since you lost this phone, until this contract ends, until I finish off paying this phone, you're not getting a new phone from me.
So what did you do?
Luckily, there was an angel in the sky. My cousin got me a phone, but it was not like a Huawei. You know Huawei? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I got a Huawei Wi-Fi. I'm coming back to school. They saw me with iPhone 3 months ago. I'm coming back. And you know, there was this one course girl. She was like, no, man, Adrian, shame. You're just downgrading, man. Do you know how much that ate me? So that ate me. I was
Downgraded.
Oh, it was eating me, but I kind of deserved it. It was like my own little lesson. Like, everyone needs to learn the lesson. So I like, okay, from now on, I'm not going to learn that. And then 2 years later, my mom got me another iPhone.
Okay.
And that's the iPhone that I came with to this day.
Oh, wow.
I've kept it for 4 years.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Well done.
So yeah, that's my little lesson there.
Oh, okay, amazing. So living life in SA, you got robbed the first time.
Yeah.
So what else? Like, did anything else happen to you that you was like, okay, I just want a better life, like this is too much? Or
I feel like if I have to answer it in a way that's like, oh, I wanted better for myself, I was in the streets. No, like, SA is more broad than that. It's like here, like, it's just that there's like a middle class. So me, I was more like middle class, if anything, and I was a tiny bit more privileged because my mom worked like very hard for me. So there was a time where we didn't have money, but there was also a time where we had money. So it was never like a point where it was like, oh, I'm in the streets, now I have to like go do something. No, like,
crazy,
yeah, my mom was always having me, so it was never like that type of thing. But I definitely saw people around me that were like, oh, this person is struggling. Yeah, so it was like that, yeah.
your mom is so sweet.
She's the dopest. She's my superhero.
Honestly,
Yeah.
she's done so well. You should be really proud of yourself.
Nah, I'm proud of her, not me. Yeah.
And I'm sure she's proud of you too.
Yeah.
You try and hold it down. Do you feel like you had to mature quick?
Yes, because when I was younger, I felt like a lot of maybe things that would happen further in someone's life happened a little bit earlier.
Okay.
So like maybe maybe I had to mature in terms of like maybe growing as a person sometimes, yeah, like, yeah, thinking more, like, not just like, yeah. So it's like that, yeah.
Not like thinking for yourself, or like, in what way?
Like thinking for myself, like, how can I explain this? Like, let's say things would happen in my early childhood, like, let's say where I have to face with like grieving, mourning, all of those things. That's the only really thing that I really like dealt with in life, like just losing certain family members, people. Yeah, and you just like, but it's like a normal thing in life. It's just unfortunate that like maybe it happened a little bit earlier, so you don't know how to like clock it, like, oh, like this person is not here or these people are not here, and really like, yeah.
Just kind of coming to terms with that person isn't going to come back.
Yeah.
And I just have to move on.
Yeah, and on top of that, me, I'm an emotional person. I'm emotional. So that stuff was like eating me at some points, but like, thanks to God, like I really got out of that, yeah.
I like that you are in tune with your emotions. I think that's healthy. I don't know. I know a lot of men feel like...
Yeah, like...
But do you feel like you've been allowed to be open with your emotions? Or is that just naturally part of who you are?
Allowed in as in...
Like, in terms of in your household, because sometimes in homes, maybe you'd be taught that as a man, you can't cry, or you shouldn't cry, or be tough, you're a man. Be tough, you know. And so as a young boy hearing that all the time, that can suppress, like, you tend to suppress your emotions, so you don't kind of show much of your emotions. So do you feel like you've had that in your life, or you just kind of be free to be who you are, kind of thing?
I get where you're coming from, and I feel like other people face that, but me, not so much. I feel like at certain times, there's like a lot of movement in my house. So sometimes like I'll just be in the house just full with my mom, her sisters, and let's say a cousin maybe who's also a girl. So I'm just in there with girls, we're laughing, we're crying, we show all the emotions, we don't care, like it's really free. Like yeah, so it doesn't anything like, oh, don't cry, Adrian, you're a man. No. It's like you can show who you are, like how you feel.
It's just your emotions, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, like, yeah. I think that's maybe one of the perks of maybe being like, growing up around women. Yeah. You're more free to be like, oh, this person said something to me, say it hurt my feelings. And then they'll tell you, oh, no, but you don't, and they'll really talk to you. Like, if you had to tell, like, your father or your uncle, just be like, this one.
Yeah, but that's the thing, isn't it? Because when you're around women, it's like you can be free. Like, you don't have that pressure to have another man's kind of perspective put on you.
Yeah.
So do you think it would be a bit different if you had more sort of men around you?
I did have men around me, but it's like, let's say if it's like my mother's brother, we're still in the house where her sisters are there, you know, or like there's always some type of
like
woman around in the vicinity. So I feel like everyone gets like affected by that. But even the men in my family or who I've been around, always been around women. It's more like, let's say, my cousins who didn't grow up around sisters, like those are the ones I see like, oh, like we really like bump heads, or like we're like an off vibe. Yeah, it's like an off vibe. Yeah, because you don't have to be like just free. They're always like, oh, a man doesn't do that. Don't do that one. Nah, do this, do that, do that.
It's tough.
It's not tough. It's tough if you make it.
Everyone's perspective is different. And when you start getting into individual stories, you start to see that actually there's things from your journey that I can learn from.
Exactly.
It's what's made you who you are today.
Exactly.
You still got so much to go through, but if you can, the way you've kickstarted your life, it just shows that it's very promising. If you keep that open-mindedness, it's important to be open-minded. If you're stubborn, actually check that, because that's not necessarily a good thing.
Yeah.
Allowing love to have its own time. You know how money makes people angry, and that's real.